Hey, welcome to Comics Should Smell Good from Zanadu Comics Seattle. Another special edition because we've got a massive amount of Marvel. So they've brought in me, Professor of Marvel, as they like to call me, Comicsman, willofcomicsman.com. And we're going to kick it off with the all new, all different Avengers. And it is that way because if you, I love Jonathan Hickman's, but some people may really big, really heavy, really cosmic with multi-layer. Mark Waid is on, it brings the fun. The Avengers have kind of disbanded, and this is kind of basically, this issue is kind of like starting to get the team together, the whole new team, and give them a new purpose. And it brings in some of the veterans, some of the legacy characters, and it brings in some of the rookies. Mark Waid writes it, great write, great sense of timing, great comic timing. There's a fun backstory too with Ms. Marvel. That's kind of fun. And it kind of shows you how Miles Morales gets involved in a new villain. So a lot of fun, all new, all different Marvel now. Another cool team book. I just read this and I love this. I love Black Panther. He's a great character. If you want him, this is it. This is Ultimates. This is not the Ultimate Universe. I'm not going back to that yet. They may never. But anyway, the Ultimates, this is kind of a mix of science and superheroes, but the ultimate solution who are going to go after the big threats from outer space. And there's a lot of cool stuff here. You've got Black Panther, you've got Spectrum, you've got Miss America Chavez from Young Avengers, and Ms. Marvel, and the Blue Marvel, and it looks really cool. There's something about Kenneth Rocafort on this, his art on this just kind of seems to really fit. And as you can see, Galactus, it looks like the big villain, but there's a big twist you might be expecting. Exactly, once again, science, superhero, and fun with the Ultimates. And a whole other kind of team, the Illuminati. You know, the last time we saw the Illuminati, they've always been known as like a secret society of superheroes making the decisions that need to be done to save the planet. Well, this Illuminati is pure bad to the bone. It's the Red Hood, who you may remember from kind of a one-off mini-series, and then Brian Michael Bendis brought him into his New Avengers run as a big villain. Well, he's back, and he's assembled his own kind of an odd motley crew of villains to form his own Illuminati of evil. They're going to be making things better for all the good bad guys out there. So there you go, Illuminati, a lot of fun. Joshua Williamson, Sean Crystal, kind of cool art. Check it out. There is an all-new Wolverine. I've loved X-23. You know, she started as on an animated series, and now she has taken up the mantle of Wolverine. She's followed in her foster father. I guess you'd call him a foster father, kind of mentor's footsteps. Cool mission in Paris. With some kind of unusual twists towards the end, and there's a great flashback scene as well. But Laura's kind of assuming the role of Wolverine, or a brand new adventure, taking her globe-trotting. And there's also Angel of New X-Men is involved. You know, they kind of became an item under the Bendis X-Men run, and that kind of continues there, but with a cool twist. So Tom Taylor, David Lopez, all new Wolverine, starring X-23. All new Hawkeye is back. Jeff Lemire is relaunching Hawkeye. It's still things aren't peaceful and happy with Clint Barton and Kate Bishop, and there's two tales here, as you can see, one in the present, one in the future, and why are they taking aim at each other? Cool, fun story with the kind of a twist you like. Kind of continues what you love about the Hawkeye series before, with a little bit of a future story, kind of Christmas future, past, whatever. Anyway, there you go. Carnage, bring on. Oh, this looks kind of violent, doesn't it? Well, legendary Spider-Man runner Jerry Conway, he's back. He's taking on a brand new series starring Cletus Cassidy, that crazy psychotic who just happens to be an alien symbiote. And he's been kind of a rogue kind of anti-hero. Is he going to be that again, or is he going to be just pure full-on evil villain? Let's keep the web spinning. Web Warriors #1. Spider-Verse was such a smash hit, and it brought in so many fun characters. Anybody who had a spider in front of it, or a web, was back in. And Web Warriors is that great assembling of different kind of heroes, and a fun anthology book for you. Web Warriors, and she will not be denied. Spider-Gwen #2. It's not just about #1. You got to come in and see what happens next with #2. We've got Spider-Gwen #2 this week. This continues the story with the same awesome creative team who made Spider-Gwen such a big hit, and it's continuing to tell what happened with Peter Parker and the Osborns of her part of the Spider-Verse. Another big #2, the Uncanny Avengers. This is Jerry Conway. This is kind of, if All New All Different is going to be Iron Man and Sam Wilson's, this is going to be Steve Rogers' kind of strike team. It kind of continues on the whole idea of a unity squad with Avengers, with X-Men, with Inhumans, trying to help everybody, the team for everybody. Plus there's crazy Deadpool in there. Crazy new villain, did all kinds of weird kind of things with kind of plant things, really weird, creepy, kind of new villain. and Ryan Stegman was the artist on that. And there's definitely a surprise I did not see coming. Rogue is one of the X-Men, but there's another X-Men of X-Men Past. That didn't make sense what I just said, but anyway, it kind of just, after reading it, it kind of blew my mind. I didn't know how to say it anyway. If you like your 90s X-Men, you're going to want to check this one out. And finally, Secret Wars number 7. This, once again, we all know there's been kind of a whole time jump. The all-new Marvel now is what happens 8 months after Secret Wars, but we're still learning what happened in Secret Wars. This is kind of beautiful art by Asad Remick, and kind of what's been happening is, Doom created this whole battle world, and among the ashes of the multiverse. And so what's cool with this one, this is Black Panther and Reed Richards kind of setting the stage for a big war. There's finally been a rebellion on Battle World, and everything's kind of closing in, and all the, it's very kind of Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings with superheroics on this crazy fantasy world, and Doom's going to get his eventually. Or if you've been reading Iron Man, did he or did he not? Anyway, a lot of fun, a lot of cool things with zombies and warriors and Thors and Doom. And it's basically what we do love is Reed Richards and Black Panther being the smart guys that they are, and Maximus in there too. A lot of cool fun. So that is it for me. A lot of big, massive Marvel. Comics should smell good. Thanks.